Yes, I think that's it. I got it. Yes. So, Evelyn, could you start presenting yourself and maybe sharing a little bit how has been your experience with TNT in these 3 months? Okay.
Okay. TALK is a good platform because I have a confidence to speak English. I have a little fear to speak English, and when I have other people's with the same object, the same goals with me, I have a confidence to try again, and this is great for me because it I don't I'm not good in words, but for me it is. And the best of the platform is a themes of the topics of the discussions and the immersions, because you're discussing a good topics. Not is just learning English, is just learn about the lives, learning about the natural factors and the other things. It is. Thank you, my friends in TALK. It is. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. I'm really glad to hear that. Oh, my camera. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm still here, okay? But yeah, I'm really happy to hear that you are enjoying and it's helping you somehow, right? But I wanna hear from you a little bit more about you. How you do? What do you do for living? Where do you come from? Like, just to get to know you a little bit. Like, I don't know, a quick presentation about yourself. Can you say for something for us? Like, how old are you? Where you came from? What do you do? What's your job? Evelyn?
Okay. Just a second. My computer it's bad today. So I am geologist. I'm from Brazil, but I'm living in south of Brazil, Paraná State. I like to see movies and music. I like to dancing, and I like to travel in general. In this moment, I am on vacations because visit my family in Portugal, and a trip in Europe trip, and I'm for this.
Awesome. You are a geologist, right?
Yes, geologist.
Oh, it seems really interesting and a tough job, I believe. Thank you so much, Evelyn, and welcome again. So let's welcome the other guys, like the girls and Ricardo. Let me just put the questions on the chat, right? Also, before we get started, and to introduce TNT for those who doesn't know us yet and will be watching us on YouTube, right? Because sometimes I forget to do it also, but it's important to do it. So TNT is a platform, right? Where it's a community where we came here to communicate in foreign language, not just English. There are also Spanish, Italian, and French, if I am not wrong, okay? And so that's it. We are a community. The main thing here is to practice our speaking, right? Oh, I'm froze, but I'm still here, guys. Sorry about that. My camera again. Yeah, the main point here is to practice our speaking, right? In order to build confidence and achieve fluency, right? And this immersion is not a class. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone. There's no material or homework. We are here just to have a nice chat, right? To practice our speaking. And that's the main point here. But if you're interested to have classes, to have a teacher, and material and the other things, you can go to our website, right? talkandtalk.com.br, and check all the available plans, right? And it is TNT, right? So maybe we can start presenting ourselves and also answering question number 1, right? About this idiom, about what makes your blood boil and why. Maybe Mariana could start.
Do a presentation or just answer the question?
A presentation, then you answer the question after.
Okay. My name is Mariana. I am 28 years old. I'm married. I don't have kids. I have a dog. I'm here in TALKNTALK almost 4 months. And I'm here for improve my English and to speak with the other people. And in this moment, I'm living Czech Republic, and I don't work. I just work sometimes like babysitters. For example, I do o curso de inverno, and after that I will work with babysitting, but the mother canceled, so I'm here. And about the question number 1, I feel my blood boil when someone hurts a child or some animals. I don't like, and I feel very angry about this principle. If you do something for a child, it's different when a parents give some education for the kids. It's different because I agree. A kid needs to receive some education for your parents, but if you do something aggressive, maybe I don't like and I don't agree, and sometimes I want to fight with the person, but something like that. And when I saw someone do some things for some animal, it's difficult too for me because they don't understand, and it's so cute and don't deserve this.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I just remember you are living in Czech Republic, right? Awesome. How has it been for
Now it's better, but in the real begin, it's difficult because the culture is difficult, is different for us. But now it's start to be better for me because I meet some Brazilians, and I work sometimes, and this tried my mind for for the problems, and I don't feel alone
yeah,
like when I arrive.
yeah, maybe it is the toughest part, right?
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that you're going to nail it. Okay.
And one of the things that helped me a lot is to be here in TALKNTALK. When I feel alone, I participate 2 or 3 missions. I don't know how to speak correctly, but I meet a new person. For example, Ricardo and Bruna. I saw them every day. Almost.
Please give another
Ricardo.
example.
That's awesome.
And
That's great to hear.
we're talking about everything, and I learned not just English, but other things too. And this make me studying about the other things for come to the immersion and know about what you want to talking,
That's great. That's great. Yeah. Well, the
That's
other.
that's really incredible, your progress, Mariana. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I'm a new students in this platform, and so it's really impressive. I don't know
Yes, but
what you're doing, but tell me, because I
I
needed to
I
improve my English
I
too.
I start to try more after o intensive course, because I thought I can't to apply the things I learned there, but I can't to speak the things I know. So I try to eu não consigo aplicar certas coisas que eu aprendo lá. A Bruna participa lá do intensivo também. Mas aí eu fico pensando, gente, mas eu não consigo nada, nada. Daí eu falo, então vou tentar pelo menos do jeito que eu sei. Aí eu sinto um pouco mais de confiança pelo que eu sei, mas eu sei que não está totalmente correto. Então, assim, só me deu um pouquinho mais de confiança. Por um lado, mas por outro ainda falta muita coisa para aprender.
Yes. That's apply for everyone, I believe, Mariana. But that's okay. The important thing is to communicate, right? To establish the communication. And yeah, about what you said about question number 1, I agree with you. Some people are really cruel with kids and animals, maybe just because they are weaker, more weak than them, and then they have a believe that they can do it, so they should do it, these bad things with kids and animals. But yeah, it makes my blood boil as well. So welcome again, and let's hear now from Bruna. Can you present yourself and answer question number 1?
Yeah, I'm Bruna. I live in Brasilia. I'm married. I have 2 sons. And in my free time, I like to do dance, like Evelyn. I like workout. I like ride a bike. What else? I like too much to travel, but nowadays I don't have money. I need to save more money, because I love to know other country, other state. That's it. So about the question, one thing it make my bold. I think it's when someone make me a fool. So I hate this. When I think, oh my gosh, she wants, I fooled. So I hate this. But I understand when Mariana said about the children, about the animals, it's hard. If you think about, I have anything, a lot of things that my make my blood boil, I think. So I don't know, because the pandemic, my patient less, but it's okay. I will try to meditation all the time, every day. I do meditation to relax. Maybe it's helped me a lot.
Yes. Thanks again for coming, Bruna. It's good to have you here. And yes, let me see. When someone tries to fool you, and I don't know how to say this in English, but the expression is like passar a perna, right? It's try to get some advantage of someone. That is tough to swallow as well. And you, Ricardo, can you present yourself and sharing with us about what makes you really angry?
Well, I'm Ricardo, live at São Vicente, first city of Brazil. And well, my my office is near from another's house, and well, the violence in general became my blood boil. Particular when this violence reach kids. That's really awful. Well, certainly there are other aspects. For example, when someone cause injuries in animals, but I believe that I more touched when I see children or know about news that some kid was injured or something correlated. That's it.
Awesome. So welcome again. And yeah, I agree with all of you guys. All these examples, I feel you guys. I'm the same page. But I could say like an example of this week that just happened in Monday with me. I like a colleague from work. She's really nosy, intrometida. and she loves to talk about the other's body, like, oh, you saw someone, well, how they are not in shape, or how her hair was like, and she talks about all the time, and she's upset, she's not happy with her body, and then she's obsessed to criticize others' body, that kind of people. And that's really that makes me really angry, because I wanted to swear at her, xingar, but I can't because I am at work, right? But that's in every place there's some kind of these people, but yeah, they should put much more effort in, taking care of their own lives. But yeah, that's something could be silly, but makes my blood boil, I would say, at least at this week. Let me see. Oh yeah, I didn't present myself, especially for Evelyn that doesn't know me yet. So I am Ana Laura. I am 26. I live in Barueri, São Paulo, and I work with quality control, in a food industry. Let me see what else. Yeah, on my free time, I like to do some biking, like Bruna, read books, watch some series with my boyfriend, and yeah, that's pretty much me. And I am here on TNT since of the beginning of the pandemic, and then since the last year I started as a hostess, and I love being here around, because just like Mariana mentioned, meet different people, get to know different people, discuss different topics that really excites me as well. So let's get to question number 2.
Ana Laura,
Okay.
no, I think Evelyn didn't answer the question number 1.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm so sorry, Evelyn. Go ahead.
So for me, there is all different things that make my blood boil. But one thing that crazes me is hypocrisy, because I believe that you must be authentic person. Not all the time, because we have a politics and a way job environment, but okay, But hypocrisy, you say one thing and you make or doing other things. It's for me, it's o fim. I don't know how say in my family and my father family, it's more common, and I have a prefer to far away of the personalities.
I understand you, and I agree. In my family, we have some people like that, and I hate. For example, this is a thing more common for to make my blood boil, because sometimes my husband do this, and and he said, I can't to talk with you because I just thinking something and I just speak with you. It's not the certainly I will do that, and he don't do that, and sometimes he don't like when I feel angry about that. Ele fala às vezes alguma coisa e eu já acho que ele vai fazer. E que ele está coberto de razão e que aquilo é a palavra dele. E daí depois ele faz alguma coisa diferente, ele fala, mas eu só estava conversando com você, eu estava discutindo, expondo o que eu achava, e aí você acha que já é certeza, enfim. I hate it too.
It was just an hypothesis, Marina. That's what he meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's also common, right? To meet these kind of people, right? That say something and do the opposite. I have known some kind of people just like that. I feel you, Evelyn. But I'm really sorry. I believe that you have already answered when you present yourself. Sorry. Maybe we can go to question number 2 right now. So I would like to hear from you guys if you ever have a a project or a goal that you guys had and you make a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, like the guy mentioned on the video, a lot of effort, and that you guys have achieved. Maybe Bruno could start. Okay.
Yeah, but well, nowadays, no, I don't have a specific project that I put a lot of blood, tear. So anything. I now for these years I want to achieve my goals, that is to be fluent in French, but I relax. I think I need the time to learn, and it's okay for me. But in the past, and specifically last year, I put a lot of effort for a big project. I wanted to pass it. I want to pass it, a task for my job. I want to grow up in my career, and I missed all things that I need to do because I have the specific project in my life. I stopped the talk and talk, I stopped the travel, I stopped all things. I think it's very important when you decide to do an important thing in your life and put all effort for to achieve this project, for example. So when I have a big project, I use it to put a lot of blood in this project. But nowadays I don't have a big project, only to be a fluent. But I know that I need the time. I need to relax and enjoy the process.
Come on, Bruna. It's not a big thing. Of course, that is a big thing that you mentioned about being fluent in French. Come on, Are you kidding me? Oh, it's just a silly thing. Yeah, it's a big project as well. It's not. I was not. Maybe the word project, you know, tends you to lead to think about only work, but it's all even some goal in your personal life. Okay.
Yeah, but for example, in this project in my life, to be a fluency in French, it's not like the other project, because the other project, I sit in front of the computer for 12 years per day, yeah, per day. So I needed to study a lot all the time. If someone call me, no, I can't. I couldn't call, I couldn't speak for other person, so I needed to stop it because I put
Okay.
all things on my blood too in this project. Now, okay, I study a lot, but if I needed to go out, I needed to do other things, it's okay for me. I stopped this my study and I will do other things.
Got it.
That's
So
it.
you mentioned that these other projects in your work, you stop to do everything else just to
Yeah.
focus. Oh, okay. And you're not doing the same thing with French. But yeah, I believe that even though you're not doing it, it's a big project as well.
Thank you.
So let's hear now from maybe Ricardo. What about you, Ricardo? Your mic is off, Ricardo.
About a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. That's it. Well, I could mention season when I was graduating in engineering. At the same time, my child was born, and I was making almost 600 extra hours by year at that time. So a lot of times I work and study during 27, 30 hours without intervals. And sometimes I start to work around 7 o'clock. I went out around 5 o'clock, but it's not possible to come back to my home because I needed to went to the college. So I started at college around 7 o'clock and go out around 10 p.m. So in that time, I ate something and came back to my job around 11 p.m. and I went out around 8 a.m. o'clock. But I have a class on the college Saturday. So in this case, I start the college the same time, 8 a.m. So in this case, I used to I went to didn't sleep during 27 hours. Sometimes I have to an extra class at around 1 p.m. So in this case, I used to go any interruption during 27, 30 hours. I remember a specific day I was driving to my house. It's 10 a.m. and I sleep driving and they almost shock my car in another. So in so in this case, I have to sweat a lot of blood and sweat and tears during 5 years, around 5 years.
Oh gosh. That was really intense, 5
Yeah.
years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it almost kill you.
Yeah.
As you said, oh, that's tough. Yeah, I remember when I
And
was
I worked during holidays, weekends, New Year's Eve,
oh
Christmas, a
that
lot of
that's
yeah.
tough, right? Oh,
Yeah.
no time for relaxing.
I have class. I had classes during Saturday, so in this case, I needed to uh, have my day off on a Saturday, and I have to work. I had to work at Sundays. It's well, essentially is not different. You day off at Sunday or Monday. It's essentially it's the same, but there is another how to say environment. Particular me that I live at some Saint. So in this case, when I went to the work or the job or come back to the job, I saw a lot of people walking on the beach and have fun. It's Sunday, but that's it. I believe that is sometimes is necessary during a while. Uh, have a lot of effort to
Yes,
reach
yes.
some goals. That's it.
Yes, fortunately, it was just a phase, right?
Yeah,
It didn't last forever.
I'm an
Awesome.
old guy now, and it's not possible to do the same things.
Got it. Okay, so let's hear now from maybe Evelyn.
I'm thinking my tears, not our intentions, like Ricardo. I in my conclusion thesis of the undergraduate graduation, I have bad times because we don't have time. The professor not make a corrections in pandemic time. I don't make my analysis. I received 30,000 of the one company for make my job, and I don't have received the results, and I don't know why. I respond, and this is a problem. But I make it what is possible in the moment, and after that I I I deliver the results in other moment because it is. But I have a different tears in different moments. I don't sleeping for 4 days, and I forgot to drink have a water in this moment too. And when I remember, I was a tremor because I forgot
You
to drink.
are like almost dehydrated.
Yes, I asking for the iFood and the eating and eating Coke and energetic. It is when I finish.
Gosh.
I remember that I don't see one glass of water.
Oh my gosh, that's tough. Yeah, I remember finishing my college as well. You know, doing the paper, right? To I don't know how to say this in English, but the TCC, right? And also doing my internship. Yeah, I feel you guys. Working and studying, it's hard at the same time. But yeah, let's hear now from Mariana.
It's difficult for me to say that because I don't have any degree, just in some different course. But for me, I put in my blood in my project to live outside to Brazil, because to move to here is not your first option, but before that we do some things to move to another country, and for go to there you need to keep a lot of money and do some documentations. And so in my last 5 years maybe, this was my project, and I don't conclude yet because here is just one I stopped it because my husband need to work here, but in my project is still in progress.
Yes, that's something that you're building, and it's you know, it's a long term, right, thing, and you have it's tough because just like you mentioned, you have to to manage the money, manage the documents, and the things that you have to
Yeah.
do. That's tough as well.
It's difficult because you will do everything you want. You work in regular works, and work after the regular work. My husband, for example, do some deliveries, and I'm working in a restaurant to do anything for keep money. But
Yes.
entre aspas, in the end, it's okay because he give one opportunity to move to here. And
Yes.
in all esforço, todo o esforço que tivemos, we keep money for spend here and keep a little money for continue your project to move it to another country. For definitely keep your firmar raízes ou algo como desse tipo que eu não sei falar em inglês.
Got it. Awesome. So
One thing, Mariana, you intend to return to Brazil? That's it?
Yes, for living, no, just for visit your family. We want to be here instead. We can't move to Canada. Yeah, and if you don't, if you can't move to there, you stay here.
okay, right. Got it. Let me see. Yeah, we still have some time, and I would like to know. Let me see. Oh, question number 3. What makes your blood run cold? Like, what scares you?
Bruna asking
Bruna?
too?
Oh, sorry. You didn't
No, I
ask?
answer.
Yes,
If I
yes.
answer the number 1, yeah, the number 2, yes, I answer.
Yes, she was,
Thank you.
I believe, the first one. I didn't forget anyone this time. So let me see. Yeah, question number 3. I would like to know what makes your blood run cold. Like, what makes you scared, right? Feel fear. Just to get to know you guys. Let me see. Maybe Evan could start. Can you mention something that scares you? Question number 3.
So I have a big fear to the death. I am enthusiastic for the life. I love to live, to live, and if I don't see my death and my family are and the friends' death. I know that I know that it's a thing that I make it to working because it's normal, but for me it's bad things when when I thought about it. And it is, in general, it is.
Got it. So deaf. Yes, absolutely. I loved your answer when you say that you are enthusiastic of life. That's the one thing that is important, right? We enjoy the fullest of this experience, but yeah, unfortunately, death is makes it's a phase, right? The final phase of life. And yeah, it's tough because we don't know what comes next, right? And that's scary, right?
I'm thinking it's very bad. I am. There is not more in the heart. My existence, my soul.
Got it.
Of my friends.
Yes, it's tough. I agree with you. Death is scary. Let's hear now maybe from Bruna. And you, Bruna, what do you think? Can you think?
Well, Evelyn, I think I don't want to think about in my death because it's terrible for me too. But one thing that my blood run cold when I consider the possibility of losing my sons, of course, in the first moment, and after this, my parents. Because in this moment, when I think, oh my gosh, someone called me at night, for example, after the 10 p.m. Oh my gosh, someone something happened with my parents, for example, and about the different voice talk me okay for you, but I have noticed, oh my gosh, my parents, what happened? So my blood run cold. It's terrible all the time.
Yes, to lose our loved ones. That's scares us as well. Definitely. I agree with you. That's tough. And you, Ricardo, what do you think? What makes you feel fear?
I believe that depends on situation. Not exact situation. I don't know what happens. Sometimes we don't think clearly. So I don't know. Some circumstances provoking us a different behavior. But well, I could tell a mix of the reality and the joke. One day I have to argue with my wife, maybe, because sometimes I'm right, but sometimes I prefer avoid some situations. No? Well, it's necessary to have patience about a lot of different situations. No? And certainly the opposite is the same. Sometimes she have to let your blood cold. But not exactly because women, not everyone, but women have this right, argue with the husband and don't have much problem. But depends on situation, certainly.
Yes, I love you. And you have to argue with your wife. Yeah, I would go all these things that the girls mentioned about, like, it scares me out a lot as well. But I will go just like Ricardo, like a thing of the day-to-day. Like, I would say that something that makes my blood run cold still is like to do some public speaking, but TNT has helped me a lot of doing. I'm still working it, but yeah, I have some difficulty, like when I have to do some presentations in public. But yeah, it's a little bit silly, but yeah, it's something of me. So, and you, Mariana, what makes your blood run cold?
For me, it's the same answer from the girls. When I thought in this answer, I thought if I answer that, everyone would imagine that I am stupid because it's just normal for life. You born and you deaf, but I have a much fear for if my mother pass away and I don't to be there for her. It's something I don't like to imagine it, but it's make my blood cold when I think about this.
Yeah, that stuff where you everyone wants to be there, yeah, right,
I'm
for
not
the
prepared
person
for that.
and
Yes.
for the others. So your
Yeah.
mother is still in Brazil?
Yes.
Oh, but hopefully she is healthy and is going to live a lot of years.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope.
Yeah. So guys, unfortunately, we are running out of time. I would like to continue here with you. The conversation is really good. I loved it. But I will have to close the meeting. So there are some links that I put in the chat, right? So the first one is for the survey. So you can go there. It's anonymous. Feel free to put all the things that you believe, right? Oh, Anna, you could do this or that better. Would help me just to understand something that I must get better on doing it, right? And maybe you can go there. Oh, Anna, I would like to talk about, I don't know, some topic. I would love to hear what you guys want to discuss about it. Okay. What you guys are interested. So the second link is for TNT's website. And the third one is for this live on YouTube. So if you guys can go there, hit the like button, subscribe at TNT's channel would mean a lot for us. And that's all, folks. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you guys have a great day.
Thank
See
you.
you next
See ya.